I'm curious what you think in hindsight made you stand out on social media, because there's a lot of people posting on social media. So do you think it was a talent aspect? Do you think it was luck? Do you think it was you did something specifically intentionally different? Like, what aspect of your videos do you think stood out that bass would I mean, Charlie Puth is a big gig, especially because, like, as a bassist, his music is very bass heavy and very like, so they're looking for some serious chops on that.
Man, honestly, with the bass, like with that in particular, I have no idea. It could have been like a combination of like my playing, and a look. You know what I mean? I might have had a look we're going for. And I think as a player, one of the things that really helped me musically is because I already understand like piano really well. I uh, I understand the harmony of bass like better than a lot of bass players as far as like knowing substitutions and knowing which what chords go with which lines and all the different possibilities. And I think that's one of the things I think that I see that I stand out compared to like a lot of other bass players. But I think social media and like content in general, I don't know. I think one of the things that's pretty unique is I play a bunch of stuff,
Hmm.
you know. Like I try to make it like if you go look at a video of me, like I do a lot of remixes of like popular songs and I
Hmm.
imagine them. Cool thing about those videos is it shows every gifting that I have in music in like a minute and 30 seconds. Shows every instrument I know how to play. It shows my songwriting and production as far as like a composer, if you will. It shows my engineering and mixing. So it shows like everything I want to promote is in one video every
Hmm.
time.
Kind of going back to exactly what you said with the active business card. I'm stuck on that because I think it's such a great analogy. Especially with the idea of business cards being dead. This day, I grew up when business cards were actually like really a thing, and you would print business cards and stuff. So it's such a great analogy. But that's exactly it. You got to showcase what you want to showcase and put that out there. Another thing I want to piggyback on really briefly is the fact that you mentioned don't not putting out things that you don't want to be known for, and I think that that's an easy trap to fall into because it's easy to gain the success, or quote unquote success, right? Or it hits the endorphin, or the dopamine hit, where it's like, oh, I got a lot more likes on this video because whatever the case, and then you want to recreate that. Be like, cover songs, or like, that stuff typically does better than like, oh, this, hey, check out this original, or
Right.
and if you don't want to be known for that, like, that's always such a slippery slope, man. Because how many cover art people start posting covers and then nobody ever wants to hear the original song by that cover artist.
No. Dude, it happens all the time. And a lot of my singer friends, that's usually singers, like they get pigeonholed in that. And it kind of sucks because they're so talented and they have great songs too. But because everyone wants to hear their popular, the popular whatever hit is going on or a classic song, it's hard for them to break through with their stuff. But they almost have to rebrand. And a lot of times, find a way to do it where it's not on the nose if you are gonna do a cover song. I tell people like one of the things I do is I do remixes so they don't sound anything like the original songs.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a singer, if it's a fast song, I would sing it slow. Or I'd sing a girl song if it's a guy, like just kind of
Yeah.
make it still very artistic and unique.
Mm.
Not so much like everyone singing Valerie at the record BPM, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same licks Amy sings. It's like you got to find ways to kind of make it stand out unique because then they see you're creative. And when they see you're creative, they might trust your creative ideas on your original music.
Yeah. Absolutely.